The sun beat down mercilessly on the parched earth. Cracked and dusty, the land lay barren. The village of Khejarli in Rajasthan was in its third year of drought. Wells ran dry, crops withered and died. The villagers, their faces etched with worry, looked to the skies praying for rain. It was into this desperate scenario that Rani returned, a fresh graduate in renewable energy engineering. She had studied in the city, armed with a scholarship and a heart full of hope. But the sight of her beloved village, ravaged by drought, filled her with a profound sadness.
Rani, we have tried everything. Pujas, offerings, even the government's aid has been meager. We are losing hope.
Rani's heart ached for her father and her village, but she refused to give in to despair. She had learned about the power of renewable energy, and she believed it held the key to Khejarli's salvation. Rani had spent her years in the city immersed in her studies. She had learned about solar panels, wind turbines, and the immense potential of harnessing nature's forces to generate clean energy. She had excelled in her classes, driven by a desire to use her knowledge to make a difference, and now, as she surveyed the arid landscape of her village, she knew this was her calling. Rani envisioned a network of solar panels, capturing the abundant sunlight that bathed Rajasthan for most of the year.
These panels can power pumps to draw water from deep underground, irrigating the thirsty land and breathing life back into our village.
Fueled by this vision, Rani spent days poring over books and research papers. She learned about government grants and subsidies aimed at promoting renewable energy projects in rural areas. She drafted a proposal outlining her plan to install a solar-powered irrigation system in Khejarli. It was a bold plan, but Rani was determined to make it a reality. Rani knew that convincing the villagers would be her biggest challenge. Years of drought had made them skeptical, and the concept of solar energy was foreign to them. She started by talking to her father, explaining her vision with infectious enthusiasm.
The endless supply of sunlight, the cost-effectiveness of solar power, and the long-term benefits of sustainable agriculture can transform our village.
Her father, initially hesitant, found himself swayed by Rani's passion and conviction. One by one, Rani approached other villagers. She organized gatherings at the village Chopal, the community center, where she patiently answered their questions. She addressed their concerns about the initial cost, the maintenance of the system, and the reliability of solar power.
Rani, what if the system breaks down? How will we manage?
We will have training sessions, and I'll be here to help. The benefits will far outweigh the challenges.
Rani's unwavering belief in her project and her deep respect for the villagers' concerns began to chip away at their skepticism. They saw in her a young woman who had returned, not with empty promises, but with a concrete plan to revive their village.
If Rani believes in this, maybe we should too.
Securing the grant was a long and arduous process, but Rani's determination never wavered. She traveled to the district headquarters, navigating bureaucratic hurdles with patience and persistence. Finally, after months of effort, her proposal was approved. The news spread through Khejarli like wildfire, bringing with it a renewed sense of hope. The villagers, now invested in Rani's vision, came together to prepare for the installation of the solar-powered irrigation system.
Let's clear this patch of land for the solar panel array.
Under Rani's guidance, they cleared a patch of land for the solar panel array. Engineers from the city arrived, their trucks laden with solar panels, pumps, and other equipment. The villagers watched with a mixture of awe and anticipation as the engineers, assisted by Rani and a team of local youth, worked tirelessly to install the system. The hum of machinery and the clang of metal filled the air, replacing the usual silence of the drought-stricken village.
Rani, your dedication is truly inspiring. This project will set an example for other villages.
And so, with the sun's embrace, Khejarli began to transform one solar panel at a time. The day the solar-powered irrigation system was switched on was a day of celebration in Khejarli. The villagers gathered, their faces alight with anticipation, as Rani, with a trembling hand, flipped the switch.
Here goes nothing.
The whirring of the pumps filled the air, and soon a stream of life-giving water gushed forth from the pipes, flowing into the parched canals that snaked through the fields. A collective gasp arose from the villagers as they witnessed the miracle unfolding before their eyes.
Look, it's working!
The dry, cracked earth drank thirstily, and within days, a vibrant green carpet began to spread across the once barren fields. Crops that had long been abandoned sprouted with renewed vigor. The air, once heavy with despair, was now filled with the sweet scent of hope.
We can play here now!
Children ran through the fields, their laughter echoing the joy that filled every heart in Khejarli. The impossible had been achieved. The news of Khejarli's transformation spread like wildfire, carried by the wind to neighboring villages struggling with similar challenges. People flocked from far and wide to witness the miracle of the solar-powered irrigation system. Government officials, impressed by the project's success, lauded Rani's efforts as a shining example of rural innovation.
Rani, your work is truly inspiring. This is the future of rural development.
Rani, once a shy village girl, found herself thrust into the limelight. She was invited to speak at conferences and workshops, sharing her story and inspiring countless others to embrace renewable energy. She became a symbol of hope, demonstrating that even in the face of adversity, determination and innovation could bring about extraordinary change.
I never imagined this would happen. But it all started in the heart of Khejarli.
Rani, however, remained grounded, always remembering that her journey had begun in the heart of Khejarli. Not everyone embraced the change with open arms. Some of the village elders, steeped in tradition, viewed the solar panels with suspicion. They clung to the old ways, wary of anything that disrupted the established order. They grumbled about the intrusion of technology into their lives, fearing that it would erode their values and traditions.
This solar power is all well and good, but what about the blessings of the rain gods? Will they not be angered by our reliance on these artificial contraptions?
One evening, a group of elders approached Rani's father. Rani's father, torn between his respect for tradition and his pride in his daughter's achievements, listened patiently.
Father, I understand their concerns, but we must find a balance. This technology can coexist with our traditions.
The winds of resistance had begun to blow, but Rani was determined to navigate through the storm with wisdom and respect.
Rani understood the elders' concerns. She knew that change could be unsettling, especially for those who found comfort in familiar routines. She approached the elders with respect, acknowledging their wisdom and experience. She explained that the solar-powered system was not meant to replace the rain gods, but to supplement their blessings during times of scarcity. The sun and the rain are both gifts from nature, Rani said, her voice gentle but firm. This system allows us to harness their power in different ways to ensure our well-being. This project has not only brought prosperity, but has also created new opportunities for the villagers. The youth, once resigned to a life of uncertainty, are now being trained in the maintenance and repair of the solar-powered system, gaining valuable skills for the future.
As the years passed, Khejarli flourished. The once parched land yielded bountiful harvests, ensuring food security and prosperity for the villagers. The solar-powered irrigation system not only provided water for agriculture, but also powered homes and streetlights, transforming the village's landscape and improving the quality of life. Khejarli became a model village, attracting visitors, researchers, and policymakers eager to learn from its success.
The village that had once been on the brink of despair has become a beacon of hope, demonstrating the transformative power of renewable energy and the indomitable spirit of its people.
The elders who had initially resisted the change now sit proudly under the shade of the solar panels, watching their grandchildren play in the fields that were once barren.
Rani, now a respected figure in her community and beyond, often sat alone in the fields, watching the sun set over the now lush landscape. She thought about the journey that had brought her here, from the despair of the drought to the triumph of the solar revolution. She realized that her engineering degree had given her the knowledge, but it was her love for her village and her unwavering belief in its people that had fueled her success.
She had learned that true progress required not just technological innovation, but also empathy, understanding, and a willingness to bridge the gap between tradition and modernity. Rani knew that her journey was far from over. There were countless other villages out there, battling the same challenges. And she was determined to continue her mission, empowering communities to harness the power of renewable energy and create a brighter future.
The story of Rani and Khejarli is a testament to the transformative power of human ingenuity, resilience, and the unwavering belief in a better tomorrow. It highlights the potential of renewable energy to not only address environmental challenges, but also to uplift communities and empower individuals. As the world grapples with the urgent need for sustainable solutions, Rani's journey serves as a beacon of hope, inspiring us to embrace innovation, challenge the status quo, and work together to create a future where progress and sustainability go hand in hand.
It is a reminder that even small steps, taken with courage and determination, can have a ripple effect, transforming not just lives, but also the very landscape of our planet.